A very good morning to all of you. Today we will discuss quick view from chapter number 2, File Management, Data Organization, page number 17 on your book. To copy multiple non-consecutive files and folders, press and hold down the control key and click on the files to be copied. The files will be selected. Now you can copy them. So first of all, we will discuss the term non-consecutive. Non-consecutive means not in order or following one another continuously, or you can say not being in a sequence. Consecutive means following one another without an interrupt in between, but non-consecutive means following one another file or folder with an interrupt in between. For example, if there are 10 files in sequence, if you want to select all the files in a sequence, then it will be consecutive files. But if we want to select the file not in the order that are being placed, for example, we want to select the first file and then the third one and then seventh one and then ninth one. These files are not in sequence, are not in a order. So all these to select multiple non-consecutive files and folders that are not in a sequence, you need to first of all press and hold down the control key and then click on the files to be copied. And then when you finish selecting the files, then you can click on the copy option. You can copy these files from one place to another place, from one drive to another drive, from one drive to another storage device. That will be your choice what you want to do on the selected files. But to select the non-consecutive files, you need to press and hold down the control key while selecting the files. But if you are selecting consecutive files, then you need to press the shift key while selecting the file. I am again saying consecutive files are those files that are in order, in a sequence, following one another without an interrupt in between them. But non-consecutive files are not in order. They are not following one another with an interrupt between them. You can take an example. You want to do exercise 3 times a week or on a non-consecutive days. So alternate days you can do your exercise. So that is the non-consecutive, not in a sequence. But if doctor had given you some medicine that you had to take it for continuously 3 days or 5 days, that are in a consecutive form. I hope now it is clear difference between consecutive and non-consecutive. For selecting consecutive file, you need to press and hold down the shift key and then select the another file and then do the operation that you want to do. But in non-consecutive file, you need to press and hold down the control key. In consecutive, shift key. In non-consecutive, control key. Next is press shift plus del to delete files and folders permanently. When you delete a file, it moves into recycle bin or trash depending on the operating system you are working with. But if you want to delete the files permanently, then you need to press shift plus del key combination. To rename a file folder, right click on it and select the rename option from the shortcut menu. Type the new name and press the enter key. You had already created a folder, named it, but at the later time you want to change the name of that folder. So It is very easy. Simply right click on the folder whose name you want to change and then select the rename option from the shortcut menu. While you right click on it, a shortcut menu appears. From that shortcut menu, you need to first of all select the rename option, and when you click on the rename option, then you have to type the new name of the folder, and then when you press the enter key, the folder name will be renamed with the new one that you entered. Now, last is to select a consecutive group of files. Click on the first file, hold down the shift key and click on the last file. This we already had discussed. In a non-consecutive file, you need to press the control key. But in a consecutive file, consecutive means following each other continuously without any interruption in between them, or you can say these files are in a order, in a proper sequence, and you want to select them in the sequence in which they are present on the computer. So firstly select the first file and then hold down the shift key and then select the last file, and if you want to select the non-consecutive file, then press and hold down the control key and start clicking on the files that you want to select. Clear? I hope both difference is clear. In consecutive, control key, in non-consecutive control key, in a consecutive shift key need to be pressed. And for deleting files and folder permanently, you can use the shortcut key combination shift plus del key. And if you want to rename a file or a folder that you had already created, then you need to right click on it and then select the rename option and then type the new name of that folder, and it will be saved with the new name that you type. Next we will start third topic of this chapter, searching a file or a folder. Sometimes remembering precisely where you stored a file can be difficult. As you type in a search box, the search looks for matches in the file name, contents, and then displays the highlighted results in a search result folder. Windows 10 offers a number of ways to find files and folders. Search box offers the most direct way to locate a file. If you want to locate a file in Windows 10, then search box is the direct way. You can use the search box if you are looking for common file type. You are looking for a common file type. Those files who are having a common file type, then you can search it easily using a search box. You remember all or part of name of the file folder you want to find. You want to find a file or a folder. You can use the search box if it is having a common file type, or if you remember all full name of that file or a folder or a part of that file or folder. You know the date when you last modified a file. You can even use the search box if you know the date when you last modified that file, that particular file or a folder that you want to search. You know its date when you modify it lastly. You can easily use the search box if you are having these three requirements. First is if you are looking for a file that has a common file type, then you can use the search box. If you remember all or a part of a file name, you can easily use the search box to locate your file, or you know the date when you last modified a file, then you can also use the search box conveniently. Now, how to do a searching? First of all, click on the start button. Click on the start button. You will find the search box located at the bottom of the left pane. You will find the search box. Type here to search at the bottom of the left pane. Here you will type the name of the file that you want to search. Type either a part of the file folder name or complete name or type a word or a phrase that is present in the file. So you can either type a part of file name, आपको half part याद है आप वो लिख सकते हो, or you can write the complete name of that file, or you can even type a word or a phrase that has been used in that file that you remember. You can write it in the search box. As you type, the item that match your text will appear on the start menu. When you start typing the search box, in the search box, the item that are matching with your file, it will be started. The items that match your text will appear on the start menu, and then from that displayed list you can choose the desired file folder that you are searching, and then double click on it. That particular file will open in a new window. This is how you can do the searching. Simply click on the start button and then type the part of file folder or a complete name or a type or a word or a phrase that is present in the file. In the search box, the item that match your text will started appearing in the will appear on the start menu, and then you can choose your desired file folder and double click on it, and your file will be opened in a new window. Searching file using wildcard characters. Now, when we use wildcard characters, if you don't find the file or folders you are looking for, you can perform an advanced search using a menu from the search box. You can use wildcard characters. Wildcard characters take the place of one or more characters in a search term, and there are two types of wildcard characters. First is star, second is question mark. Wildcard are special symbols that can be used to search a file or folder whose exact name you do not know. So if you are searching a file or a folder but you couldn't remember the exact name or a part of a name of that file, you can use the wildcard characters. These are the special symbols, and there are two wildcard characters, star and question mark, that are commonly supported in window to search any information. Wildcard is an advanced search technique that can be used to maximize your search results in library databases. Wildcards are used in search terms to represent one or more characters. First is asterisk or a star, and second is question mark. We will discuss these two characters in detail in our next video. Thank you, students.